folks, welcome to the ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet, and this may well be the last episode at Andover Town, but not definitely. We've also got a cup final to play, as you can see, away at second in the league, Downton, so they could get their own back on us today. And I've got a bit of an announcement to make. It's a job, but it's not really a job. And I also need your help with something. So lots of stuff to talk about. Let's dive on in. Okay, folks, so let's get the fun stuff out of the way. Cup final. As you can see, it is away against Downton. So we have to go to their place, which means I think it is going to be a little more tricky than it might have been. Because we lost the game we played away against Downton, I think, in the league earlier in the season. So, and they're on a much better run of form than we are. But I think we will give them a good game, and the likelihood is that it probably could go either way. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. Now, mentioned, we've kind of got a job, maybe haven't got a job, but I've got a little story to tell you about something that happened that has led to a bit of a complicated situation that's arisen. Nothing to do with me being completely stupid and not reading things. Nothing to do with that at all. I will blame everyone else but myself. So, as you might remember in the last episode, I was hunting around in the job market, and a little job at Barwell Town had come up. They were in the division, or just been relegated into the 9th tier or the 8th tier, I forget exactly which, and they the season before been relegated before that. So I thought they might be a fairly decent team to go for. They're on a bit of a downer, but they're coming down into a league where they should be more than good enough to challenge to get back up. So there's some suggestions in the comments. Spaceman Extreme said, "Why don't you throw your hat into the ring for the Barwell Town job? It's a bigger club, and you may do all right with it." So, I was very much of the same opinion there. I kind of convinced myself after lots of thinking that the Barwell Town job was the right job for me. So I applied. And I applied maybe a little bit too early, but I thought, it takes ages to actually get to an interview. It's fine. By the time we've got the interview, we will have already played this and nothing to worry about. But actually, the interview came really quickly. Did the interview went well. I had that message afterwards where they said, "Do you want to bring any other staff with you?" That's always a good thing as well, if you see that. And then I was offered the job. The problem was, it was just over 2 weeks until this match, which meant, because FM is FM, you cannot delay more than 2 weeks. Don't know why, but that's the way it is. So I delayed 1 week, delayed a second week, and I was about 2 days short of today. So I thought, well, what do we do? And I had a look at the offer, and there was an opportunity to delay joining until the end of the season. So accepting it, but delay joining until the end of the season. So I thought, that sounds a good one. I'll do that. So click that button, join the club, and then I got this email. Maybe you clever folks at the back might see the problem with it. Seen it yet? Yeah, look at the dates. Apparently, the end of the season, I don't know what chairman would think this is a good idea, but apparently the end of the season was not after the last game of the season. They thought I meant next season. So basically, after this game is up, I've got another season where I can either stay at Andover or I can resign from Andover and I just have to sit twiddling my thumbs for a year. What do I do? I need your help with that. What do I do? Do I stay at Andover or do I resign and hope that somehow I can get this job because I've resigned? Yeah, if you've got any insights at all, I would be very, very grateful because I really don't know what to do in this situation. That's problem number one. I do not know what to do about this. Problem number two is not really a problem, but it's related to this. So every single year, I have done a one club save on this channel, apart from 1 year where I did a journeyman, but then that turned into a one club save. So the first club I went to, I basically took them on in a separate save. The save is separated, and I took Gottner from Sweden all the way to the top of the Swedish league. So it was a lot of fun, and a lot of people got fond memories of that save. I've been thinking, do I do that with Andover? Would you watch it? Are you interested? Let me know in the comments. I'm undecided because I'm not quite sure how I would manage that plus everything else on the channel, but I just thought I'd put that out there, considering on the poll 51% of you said you would be quite interested in another FM save. So it's out there. I don't know whether people would want 2 saves in the UK though. Let me know. Right, that's my stupidness out the way. So yeah, I'll either be sitting in Andover for a year, sitting on my Todd free, or I don't know, maybe can I apply for another job in between? I don't know. None of it makes any sense, but I need your help. And so I'm probably going to have a couple of days whilst I'm waiting for people to have a watch of this, and then I'll come back and see what people think, and then I'll make a decision on where to go. So there won't be a Journeyman episode probably in the next 2 or 3 days. We'll have some other stuff. I've got other bits and pieces to put out, so we'll do that instead. Apologies, that was a little bit long, but I think it's important to talk through. Right, should we play a final? I think so. Okay, so this is what we're going with. We have no Seymour, he is out injured. Steele's back in the side though, so we've got Betteridge and Steele up top. Left is Katie Perry, right Andy Hall, Adamson and Metcalf in the centre. In the back line, Butler, Danquah doing quite well there at the back, Castles and Williamson, Kessel on the bench. Let's go and see what we can do against Downton. Fingers crossed, folks. Well, really nothing happening. 29 minutes in, I think there's been 3 shots so far, but it looks like a chance here maybe for Downton if they can get to this. Wow, we got lucky there. Very free header, but I think he probably should have taken this shot there, maybe, not a header. So Danquah maybe a highlight to us. He's gone along with that, which doesn't seem the most sensible thing. So Pete's got it in goal. And he's going along as well, so that's what we do. Nicely played. Hall into Williamson, or just kind of Castles. It's wide to Butler, and Butler's long. It's Betteridge has got it. Oh, Betteridge, you are much better than that, dear me. Take a touch and then have a shot. Williamson, we're starting to see a few highlights here. Chipped up, more clears it though. It's down the left side. Long ball into the goalkeeper though. Nothing doing there. Kessel's going to go along. No, we've got him playing to the centre back, haven't we? No, we haven't. Betteridge now. And again, go long. Allen. And it's, oh my, that finish was spectacular. So 42 minutes in, it's pretty even. And that's half time. Nothing really going on. XG is pretty much the same. There's been 1 shot on goal, and that was for us. Well, I'm pretty happy with this at the minute. We'll just keep much of the same. We've done the old revenge team talk, so hopefully that can be good, and we'll fire them up coming out. Well, there's a chance here. 60 minutes gone. Sam's put it in. Oh, diving header. You beauty. Wow. What are they doing? Well, Perry, he's cleared it to nobody, but we're just not seeing anyone up the top there. And that is a lovely finish. But was that offside? That looked remarkably suspicious. Well, they're allowing it. Are they allowing that? They're allowing that. Okay. That's a nice little finish, you have to say. I think we're going to have to go attacking or positive or something, because we're not really creating much, but neither were they. It was whoever got the chance really was gonna. We're gonna put Melody on instead of Betteridge. He scored some goals recently. He's a bit faster. Right, 71 minutes on. Come on, let's do this. Metcalf's won it. It's a nice ball there. It's through to Melody. Can he use his pace? Apparently not. Tong. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow. Well, 72 minutes on. You got to say they look better than we do. I'm going to take Steele off. I wonder if he's getting a bit old. I wonder if he's getting old. We could have gone 3 up top, couldn't we? That might have been the thing to do. Well, here's Sam. He's put the ball in. Come on, get the ball off him. We've seen absolutely zero. Right, we're going attacking. Jesus. Well, we've seen nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, don't really know what to do about this. Right, we've gone 3 up top somehow. We don't have the players for it. And there it is. We've lost. We've gone 1-0 down in the Wessex League Cup final, which they can't actually spell properly on the sign. The Wes League Cup final. Oh well. It's disappointing, but in the end I don't really care. We've won the league, and that's the important thing. I don't know, maybe I should have gone more attacking. We got £500 there. Wow. So, now that's out of the way, what do we do? In the comments, let me know what I should do, because I've got no idea, and I need your help. Anyway, folks, that may be the last one here at Andover. Not sure. We will have to find out. So, 2 things to remember. What do we do about the job situation, and do we have a separate Andover save once we leave the club? Let me know in the comments. Right, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.